In this week's short video, I'm going to talk about the new ideas being discussed in the European Union in April of 2021 on the use of AI in talent management practices. Now, the concern in Europe to regulate it comes out of what is perceived as the misuse of AI in places like China, in movies like 2001 Space Odyssey or Age of Ultron, where AI can get out of control and hurt people. And while the Eurozone is focused both on the societal level, there are pieces of it that are potentially applicable to talent management practices, especially the use in assessment and development. And that's the focus I'm taking in this video. It turns out the solution to the European Union's concerns for talent management comes partially out of Europe. In World War II, Danish statistician George Roche came up with a new approach to measurement that matches exactly what physics, engineering, and chemistry have always concerned themselves with for good, accurate measurement, distinctly different and better than other forms of social science measurement. My team's automated his approach, which was traditionally used for human judges to create good measurements, to use it with synthetic raters, deep learning machine learning algorithms, which is the sort the European Union is concerned about. This combination of rules about what excellent measurement looks like makes sure that the deep learning is fair, accurate, and precise in the very areas that our friends in Europe are concerned about. At the same time, the second concern with traditional computer science approaches to deep learning is that they don't really know why they work. They are Dust Bowl empirical. They throw lots of data into them, make predictions, but they're not really sure why they do their predictions, and therefore they're suspect and worrisome when we see racism or sexism, part of them. None of the computer science literature traditionally has used the psychometric approach I described a moment ago to make sure it's all fair and accurate. Well, the other part of it is making sure that the AI is grounded in science. Mark Wilson from UC Berkeley is a colleague who has pioneered the use of saying if the science says an AI or assessment item should be low, medium, or high, that's how you should construct an instrument, and then make sure the AI is behaving itself according to what the science says it should. This is how we can make the AI explainable. And for a concrete example, for years, my team has used this sort of approach with Roche measurement and emotion measurement of individuals being coached when they journal to see individual journal entries and the amount of positive and negative emotion, and over time so that coaches can insert their relationship and support clients emotionally. This has none of the bias problems of computer science sentiment analysis and very good precision to give clarity about the emotional state of a client in a coaching or training engagement. Now, I was really happy to see last year that Chris Kennedy is one of Mark Wilson's students. He's now at Harvard Medical School. He replicated, without knowing about our approach, more or less the same thing we just did without our automation. He was able to beat the best measurement of hate speech on the internet, which at that time was Google, with this approach that combines the Roche measurement approach with deep learning algorithms. And that gives me a lot of hope that we can influence these regulators by showing how combining rules-based and deep learning approaches to AI keeps the integrity of the scientific validity and fairness and accuracy in talent management, and throwing out the bias and all the concerns that regulators might have about the use of AI in various business settings. I hope you found this video useful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.